Today, I'm going over my Honda generator, how this thing has worked out great for me and my family over the years, and I feel it's the perfect size for everyone's home. Hey, Mr. Dale here. Today I am going over my Honda 2000 watt generator. I've had this unit for over 12 years. I have a 5500 watt generator, which is large on wheels. It's heavy, holds 5 gallons of gas. That thing is really, really loud. Came from my father-in-law. I've only used it once in any of the occasions because I do have this. I have a 4500 watt generator, which is an older generator. It's a Gen X, and I may do a video on that one too, but it's my backup I call if I needed to go long term. It's really good. But my Honda generator pulls 2000 watts, and with moving things around and putting cords, I'm able to put a lock, which I have these padlocks and everything else. This is just a combination lock. I can loop it through the handle, and I have that ready to go. This little generator, when I bought this one years ago, it was about $1,200. And I thought that was a lot at the time, but my mother was visiting us quite a bit, and she was here, and she was older, and I wanted to be able to keep her comfortable. Now, my mom's passed now, and I've had this since then. So getting into the use of this, last weekend, I was able to rotate. I have been able to test the wattage, which I have this amp watt for appliances. You can plug this into your power at any time, plug in your appliance, your refrigerator, and it will tell you how many watts you're pulling. Now, everything that I have tested in my home before I plug into this, I have wrote down with a permanent marker on the back of my refrigerators, both of them, my fans, the air conditioner unit that's portable that I ran off of this pulls 450 watts when it kicks on high. So I'm able to run that little window portable unit that stands up, it stands off the floor and you can put anything. My wife and I used it last week because of the humidity. Now, I wasn't running the refrigerator at the same time as that. The refrigerator will stay cool for 8 hours. They say 24 hours as long as you don't open in it. But I was able to take, after about 5 hours or so, I had this going, I plugged the refrigerator in, and I ran it for about 2 hours off of the generator. At that time, we had just basically ran a box fan and a TV. So I had the little portable TV that I call my emergency TV that's in the basement. It's just a flat screen, one of the older ones. I brought it up. It's 42-inch, real light. I had the antenna on it, and we had 58 channels. So we were able to watch the local weather, to get the weather updates. At that time, luckily, we didn't have any tornado warnings. It was just high winds and everything else, which knocked our power out. So I had this generator so that I could watch the local news. I was running a fan, and I was keeping the air conditioner going. Later on, we decided my wife was going to do a little bit of crafting, so we really didn't have the air conditioner. We got it cool, so we unplugged it. I plugged in the refrigerator, ran it for, like I said, 2 hours, and it worked out great. So I kept this thing going basically all the way up to nighttime. You could run your CPAP machine all night long, or any type of device that you need to keep your family cool or comfortable. I really haven't tested this thing for like running any type of electric heater because I use kerosene heaters. But this here, I kind of use it just to keep the electric and power and keeping comfortable. You can run the lights off of it. And along with the CPAP machine, we have a Delta 2, which is a portable full electric, which is 2000 watts. We used it during the nighttime. So overnight, we used it. I had charged up the refrigerator with this thing all the way up to about 11 o'clock. I turned this off. I had it locked up outside. I felt safe. I was in my house. I came back out about 5:30 and started it back up, and we started using it, but we were comfortable all night long. This thing here is a great unit. I love this one. The newer ones, they're considered a 2200 watt. They have enough power to keep you comfortable in your house and run the things that you need to run. It takes up to a gallon of gas is all it holds, but it will run 8 hours on a gallon of gas, or if you're pulling it pretty good load on there, it's going to be about 4 to 5. I can keep it out here, and my neighbors really can't hear it because it's behind a wall and the sound echoes out. Just recently, my neighbor said she didn't know that I was running a generator. She came outside and heard it and said, oh wow, it was very quiet, and she wanted to know some of the info on it. I want to show you how simple this thing is here. It has an on-off for your gas up here at the top, so it built out because we're outside. It's not really hot out today. So you basically have the gas, you turn it on. This is your on-off switch. It has the choke up here, and basically, and it's on a table. So with me pulling this, that's on quiet. It has the louder switch. I'm right next to it. I was gonna check, and it's not even vibrating off the table. So I have a decimal meter on my cell phone. So with it on high, I'm telling you, it's not rated. That's doing 87. So it's a little bit wrong. It's 87. So I'm going to turn this down. And I don't know that this is calibrated exactly right or not. So even at 80, that's not that loud. So you can hear how quiet this thing's running. Done using it. Turn it off. And you want to close your gas so you're not leaking fumes into your garage or your storage area. I keep this stored in my garage. I have a cabinet that it stays in, and I also have this 50-foot extension cord that I have that I keep with this, so I don't always, and I have other cords that are in a box and stuff. This generator comes with basically a plug that you could plug a battery in and charge up a battery. If you needed to do it that way, you could. I haven't really used it that much, but it works. And then I have this little clear tub, and you can see I keep a funnel. This one's new. I kept the one, I used it last week. I have another 25-foot extension cord in here. I have another little short cord that I use. And I also keep a little Christmas light if I really want high bright light in there. But I do have a couple of LEDs. But I keep everything for this in a little clear box so that I'm ready to go. The other thing here is keep changing the oil. I keep the extra oil. I keep an extra spark plug on site. I keep the extra little oil filter and everything for this so that I have everything on hand ready to go if I needed it. And I keep that in a separate box in my garage with all my small engine parts. I moved that Honda generator out of the way. I wanted to show you. So about a year and a half ago, my wife and I, we decided we were going to buy us a battery generator to have along with everything that we need. So this one here is the EcoFlow. It is also 2000 watt. I don't know, I think that's a max pull on it. It has your USB-C ports on it. This one here, when you flip it around, you get 6 exports. Has your on-off switches. You can also use this is like a battery cigarette lighter coming out. And then also this is your ways to charge it. So here's your plug-in cord, which I keep with it, and I keep this latched on. I used this last week, and then after we used this all night long and I had turned off the gas generator in the morning time, I looked at this. I was able to check on my phone because this has an app. And the app told me that this was getting really low. I was able to take my cord, plug it into my generator. With less than 2 hours, this thing was full back up to power. So I set it off the side in case we needed it. Luckily, our power came back on, so I didn't need it the second night. But I have this, and I also have one of the small River 2s that we had bought. We tried it with a CPAP machine to see how long it would run. These are the 2 generators I have. These are the 2 I recommend. I love this EcoFlow. I love my Honda generator. They're both great companies. I feel comfortable in what I have and how I've got myself set up to use both of these back and forth. They work out great. Hopefully this video has give you guys some enlightenment in what you can use for your house. Please, if you watched it and you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you will subscribe to our channel and keep watching our videos with us. I'm here to help people and get people knowledge of the things that work for me at my age and my family and everything. Today, I thank you for watching this video. Again, this here is Mr. Dale with Pacu Survival. Be safe, be careful, take care. I'm backing up if you all can hear it in this background. Of course we're shooting outside and we get a backup horn. Why not? What? I'm trying to shoot a video on the deck and you keep running your router or whatever and it fucks with the thing, so I gotta keep stopping. We've been doing it for like 20 minutes. I'm like, that son of a bitch.
Okay, so I can't work in my backyard?
No. Are you in the backyard or the front yard? Where you at? Every time we get started, you start up again and then I stop and we start laughing.
Let me solve this last piece off and then I'll be back.
Okay, bye.